Alrighty. Um, we'll be reacting to the Partner Showcase Direct. I don't care much for it, to be honest. Normally I don't care about these things at all. I'm only here because there's Xenoblade rumors, and I like Xenoblade. So this could literally just be me sitting in silence being like, what's that? What's that? What's this? There are people I know who are very ambitious about what we could see. Some people on Clair Obscure. I'm rooting for FF16. I would love if they put Final Fantasy 16 on the Switch too. That would be nice. But I'm very much in the... I have ideas of what I would want to see, but I highly doubt it. The most realistic thing I can think of that I've seen floating around, or what people want, are Switch 2 additions, or just enhancements to the Xenoblade trilogy. Especially 2, because people think 2 needs it. I can't tell visually, but I hope for people's sake we get that. How's the volume on this? It should be alright. We'll find out together. I probably shouldn't have it too loud anyway. I'll full screen it once we get to the thing, the actual presentation, just so I can adjust volume on
Peggy 18.
Let's see. How does that sound? I think that, yeah, I think we're fine. Okay. Alright, let's react. Can I turn captions on? No. Okay. I still love how goofy this is. Just with the moving stuff. Shapes, that's the word.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast.
I have no idea what this is, but the art style's cute.
Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure.
I like the music.
You'll need a few tools to survive. The scraphook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms
Blood.
and cool down.
That's another thing.
scorching
This is gonna be a
surfaces.
lot of me taking the piss and stuff I don't know.
And the beam cannon fires a stream of
Sorry,
super hot heat
didn't mean to move the mouse.
destroy
Wanted to check
obstacles,
something.
open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might
Again, I
discover
usually don't care for partner
unexpected
showcases. I'm
solutions
just
to
here in
puzzles.
case of Xenoblade. In case of Xenoblade, break glass.
While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. GameShare is supported, so two players can adventure together locally or online with one copy of the game.
I do like that
These two
they're bringing
free
back local
explorers
co-op
save
for
their
games. Like, it brings me back to the days of DS download play.
Orbitals launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct
Hello.
Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Why do
We
presentations
hope
feel
you're
the
looking
need to
forward this
recap things?
intergalactic
Oh,
co-op
okay. They're just
puzzle
saying it.
adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
What have we got? I like the music.
waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranorma Site mystery adventure is coming to Nintendo
Oh, I haven't.
Switch.
Yeah.
The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself.
Ooh,
This phenomenon
spooky.
is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the
I say
island.
as I scroll through Blue
A
Sky.
girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure,
Amnesia, how original.
and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation.
How do you
but
investigate
you'll
victims
also
of
be
drowning
searching
if they
deep within
drown?
the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives
I'm not nitpicking to be a
intertwine,
dick, by the
the
way.
story connects
This is
to
probably
a
a cool
mermaid
game for some
legend
people.
told centuries ago. Paranorma Site: The Mermaid's Curse launches on Nintendo Switch February 19th. Pre-orders
Music's
begin
cool.
later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory. A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters representing 22 teams.
Oh, anime
Score with
FIFA.
Powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational football action when Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo.
The ones just coming to
As the
Nintendo
dust
Switch were very
settles,
quick.
our
It's like, here's like 2
protagonist,
games.
Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis.
Guess now we have something to go to both.
But she's not alone.
Also, this is the first time we
Creatures
don't have an
called
anime art
Xeno
style.
populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over.
Is this the closest we're getting to Xeno? The Xeno series? No, I'm joking.
Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players
Hey,
can share controls,
more GameShare.
including Anne's movement and camera adjustments.
What?
Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive.
That sounds like a nightmare. I mean, it'd be funny as hell, but the idea of sharing the controls of one person.
Survive the subterranean depths in
That'd be a good team building exercise, actually.
Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house.
I mean, okay, there's plenty of games like
Get by
this,
falling trees,
but that is kind of cool.
build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof,
Not gonna get it.
even add
But,
a
like,
fireplace.
It's cool.
Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands.
Oh, wait, sailing.
and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together.
We can be a gang of Vikings.
Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Okay, that might have been the most interesting thing so far. I'll give him that.
Find your way forward in these games.
Up, down, left, right.
Return to the kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash
Hi, Hollow
through
Knight.
this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
What? No Silk Song?
Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack.
This is how it should be. We should be able to upgrade these for free.
eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition.
Why do
where
humans always look so
national teams
uncanny
face
in
off
games?
every 4 years in the International
Like,
Cup
they're
tournament.
human, but they're
Or
not.
play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game. Experience the excitement of football and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. Travel through 4 ages in a brand new HD 2D action RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time.
I feel like I remember
The
seeing
age
this
of
somewhere.
Reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time
Yeah,
when
this sounds
spells
familiar.
flourished. And the age
Not
of
even in-
running, the
Not even like in a
birth of human
meme-ish
civilization.
way where I'm like, oh, this is the
In
same
each
plot
age,
as like
the
something
scenery
else.
and citizens
Like
of
this game, it
Elliot's hometown
specifically
will
looks
change.
familiar.
You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 18th.
Might actually keep an eye on that one. Oh, it's a Square Enix title, that's why it looks familiar.
Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era.
Oh, hi, Bomberman.
Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide.
Maybe 5 of these?
The Famicom versions of Bomberman and Bomberman 2 are also included. Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as game share support.
Okay, I don't know much about Bomberman. I'm just curious how the hell they managed to make so many games
Super
of something
Bomberman
like this.
Collection launches on Nintendo Switch
Like, I'm
2
genuinely
and
curious.
Nintendo Switch later today.
Huh. Good for Bomberman fans. I know there's a few.
The unknown journey continues. The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series
Hey.
is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
People want this.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgard
Hi, Sephiroth.
and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action.
Of course they show the piano.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds.
I forget that Rebirth is a dating
What
sim.
fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Say nothing,
launches on
Squish, say
Nintendo
nothing.
Switch 2, June 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
People know, but people don't know.
While investigating a lunar research station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Help! Come on, gun work!
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels towards the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack.
That's one thing I will appreciate about games, like modern games. They get really creative with their battle systems.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two find in this AI
Like,
controlled
it really used to be,
organization?
hey, we press a button, we either attack, use magic, item, or flee.
Initiate.
Now there's more to it with like a lot of modern gaming.
Yeah, baby, we did it! This is how we say, good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey?
Gotta love the trope of like a big burly man and small girl.
Pragmata launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later
It is a fun
today
trope.
on
It's probably one of my
Nintendo eShop.
favorites.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines. Journey to the Lost Lands. Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter. To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this autumn. Uncover the truth of Xanadu. In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own.
That's such a silly
A
concept.
world
Kyoto's the capital, not Tokyo.
free. A boy named Rei must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirosaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to
It's a
expand
platformer.
the range of your exploration. Then, take on dangerous
Didn't know what to
enemies
expect
in
there.
3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes.
You know, the thing about having a partner showcase is it means we probably get an indie one soon as well.
And
Unless-
spend time with your friends.
Wait, did we already get an
as
indie
you
showcase?
prepare to
I don't
conquer
remember.
Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this summer. Check out these anime-style games. It's time to evolve in the latest Digimon story game. One day,
Hey, I know
a powerful
Digimon.
blast causes
I don't
the
play it,
world
but
to
I know it.
collapse
Something
and
I
sends
recognize.
you 8 years into the past, with over 450 Digimon to collect. Adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select Quality Mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or Performance Mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th.
July. I don't know.
The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in.
Oh hey, Monster Hunters, I know that one too.
Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction. And the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with an even greater threat. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game. New titles are joining the archives. Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup.
I forget the archives exist.
In a race against your rivals. And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon.
There are people I hear excited for this.
Sonic Wings Special. And more will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2.
Oh, hey,
Dark
Ninja Gaiden.
Sword of Chaos.
I know Ninja Gaiden.
These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
This is the part of the show where they do like a montage. Montage, that's the word. Look at these games montage. I genuinely forgot that Disney Dreamlight Valley existed. There was like a tiny phase of time where I was like, I kinda wanna try this, and I was like, nah. Okay, the silence with the golf ball in the hole was clever. Love sound design in trailers.
found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Not another body.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case. In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal. Will she confront the threats head-on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand. Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case, Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles, or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time. There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist. Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on Nintendo Switch 2, February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
This like voiceover guy is giving like honest game trailers.
Same day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first.
He'll be talking this awesome
Plus,
voice.
a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will
Resident
also
Evil
be
amiibo.
available this
That's
summer.
funny. Alright.
You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins. Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Oh.
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios.
Oh.
If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible
no
for
Xenoblade.
us to play on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge,
Hey, I know people who like Fallout. That's cool.
build, and create alliances as you reshape the wasteland and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new, from the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults. The Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo
How old
Switch
is
2,
it? Fallout 4 where it's getting an
February
anniversary edition?
24th. Pre-orders begin later today.
Hang on, I'm
on
googling this.
Nintendo eShop.
How old is Fallout 4?
The year is 1937. Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient power, and only one person can stop them.
I'm old
Embark on
as
a
fall.
globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
No, I don't want the AI
Set
overview. I want
between the
like
events
a
of
human.
Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade. Indy will journey around
Okay,
the
it's
world
11 years
to
old.
uncover
It's
the
11
mystery
years old?
behind The Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond. Use your
Wait, why is
wits
it
to
saying-
infiltrate
hang on.
historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles.
Let me get an exact
Or
date.
use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters.
10th of November 2015. Okay, so it is
Adventure
10.
calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch
Like 10 and a
2,
bit.
May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered.
Oh, there's Oblivion.
Experience this renowned open-world RPG, now on a Nintendo console for the first time.
I still need to play Skyrim. Like, I owned Skyrim and I
Freely
made Nessa in
customize
it,
your character to
and I
match
just
your
didn't
playstyle.
continue.
Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters.
I found myself overwhelmed with Skyrim. I was like, what do I do in this game? And like, I could follow the plot, but I didn't wanna.
Close shut the jaws of oblivion. Master ranged or melee weapons. Wield powerful magic or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat
Even
animations
rocks
have
and
also been
sweet
updated to
rolls
give
have
them a
been
modernized
meticulously.
touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
No, I'm just thinking about that one video of the guy who counted how many
We
trees
hope
for
you're
Skyrim.
excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Well, I am very happy for people who are excited about these announcements, but I don't care for most of them. There was a lot of cool stuff that I know people will care about and be interested and all that jazz, but that was not for me. This is why I don't watch these. Alright, bye!